a buddy of mine for many years. We've shared a lot of NBA games together. A lot of people don't know this guy is a huge sports fan, very knowledgeable when it comes to all things Patriots and Mets. And I almost had an opportunity to join the Bucks tape, was going to leave the New York Knicks fandom to go be a Bucks fan at one point. Didn't take it, though. Didn't do it. Josh Ostrovsky, a.k.a. the Fat Jewish, my dear friend, joins the show right now. Remember that, man, when you were thinking about joining the Bucks tape? That was a long time ago, buddy.
I had enough, okay? A lot of years, a lot of trauma, and it was, yes, sometimes you think about doing crazy things. And you know what? I think I'd be pretty happy right now because instead of a first-round loss, and instead of Julius Randle getting bodied up by Danilo Gallinari, I would be with Bobby Portis and his psychotic eyes celebrating a world championship. So maybe I should have.
You spent a lot of time in Milwaukee over the years. You've been to some Bucks games. What were your thoughts on the Deer District? I know you do great in crowds.
You know what's really funny is actually, my ex-wife, who was she was from Wisconsin, very broad-shouldered, something in the milk out there. They build them big, kind of corn-fed. And I went to very sturdy. She's not blowing over in a storm, legs like redwoods. And I spent a lot of time out there. And actually, funny enough, their fans are like, they're complete maniacs. They're all hanging out and like, they eat at casino buffets. They're beautiful Americans, honestly. I celebrate them truly, which was another reason that I thought about defecting. And it was interesting. I saw in New York once. I saw the Greek Freak. I saw Giannis in a Greek restaurant called Pilos in the East Village, and he's eating an entire branzino, like just a beautiful branzino, And I walked up to him, and I think his manager kind of knew who I was. He had no idea who I was, and he was like, "Oh, you the dude from Instagram." And I said to Giannis, I said, "Yo," and I named a Greek restaurant in Milwaukee. And his eyes lit up, and he said, "Yo, the Greek food in Milwaukee is horrible." And then I pitched him on coming to New York simply because the souvlaki in Milwaukee is like eating leather. And he couldn't believe that I knew the name of this restaurant. And I really thought I got through to him, and I really thought I could lure him to New York. But guess what? It didn't work.
No, the guy was loving smoothies. I wasn't expecting him to have a delicious moussaka out there. If he was going to get that, it was going to be back in New York. We've had a lot of fun memories at the Garden eating $15 John George chicken sandwiches. Let me tell you, I remember going to Fan Appreciation Night when they gave out free food at the end of the game. You've now upgraded to the Spike Lee seats. What have been some of your favorite encounters with players while watching games at the Garden?
Oh man! So actually, one of my most prized possessions is they now give you a blue card when you get a warning. They used to just give you a warning. They'd be like, "Shut up, you big fat clown." Now they tell you, "Shut up, you big fat clown" to me, and they also give you a blue card that says the whole thing on it. If you get warned again, you're going to get thrown out. And I've started collecting them. And so, if you go too hard, you're going to get thrown right out. But to get the blue card, it's the perfect mix of sort of PG-13. I got in Dwight Howard's head about how tiny his jersey was. Like, why are his jerseys always so small? Zach Randolph for looking like a Ninja Turtle. I once, I screamed on, one of your favorite players of all time, Landry Fields, after he signed a big contract with Toronto. No idea why they would do that he should spend some of his new money on me at Benihana. I got into a fight with his fiance. He called me a bad person. Matt Barnes once threatened to kill me. I mean, there have been some really incredible memories at the Garden.
I remember going down to the John Wall, Jeremy Lin rematch for Linsanity with you. We drove down to D.C. outside the White House, spending some time at the. They were giving out free chicken sandwiches from the sky at the Wizards game. Remember that? They had the parachutes of the chicken sandwiches.
It's really crazy how few incredible memories we have together. We've gone to so many games, and yet it's like the chicken time. We got a free chicken sandwich. The 7 games that Linsanity happened. Like, there's so few incredible memories. Really.
That's what it means to be a Knicks fan.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.